These guys are so cool. You get good. Look good. That's so cool. Like I said, we don't get copyright. Left, right. Because they can't see that. That's right. Go. You didn't copyright, kid.
All right, everyone. Greetings from 2K Sports. Get ready for some, well, two of the best guards in the league going at it today, Grant. Is there a bit of bragging rights on the line?
You know, maybe not for the players themselves, BA, but the fans will absolutely use this game as evidence when they argue why their guy is the best.
Here are the starters for Oklahoma City. Two Jalen Williams out there for them. Jalen with an E at the 3, and Jalen with an I at the 5. Then it's Chet Holmgren, then it's Shai Gilgeous-Alexander, and it's Larson in at the 2-guard spot.
Hey, what's special about Gilgeous-Alexander is how shifty he is, which also makes it so tough on defenses.
And Shai Gilgeous-Alexander has made the move from star to superstar, Grant.
Well, no question, BA. He's been a superstar for quite a few seasons now, but he's not satisfied and just continues to elevate his game year after year.
Here's Kemp. Turned in an outstanding game against Dallas. Cash. It's MP picking up the assist.
Defensively, you have to stay connected to him on the perimeter.
SGA deciding where to go with it. That won't go. Misses his first shot of the game. The Bulls on offense. It's a 3-point game. Hernandez, pass to Sohan. Back to MP. Chicago passing it around. Pass to Porzingis. And here's Sohan. Just 5 on the clock. The 3 is up. Larson with the rebound.
And this is exactly who you want taking that shot. You just missed it.
And keeping us updated from the sideline, Allie LaForce.
I briefly spoke with Charles Lee. We talked about the challenges the defense faces when dealing with Shai Gilgeous-Alexander. He said once Shai gets under the arc, it's impossible to prevent a shot. He's too shifty. So we need to be ready to help off on the wings early and try and bump him out to the perimeter. Not easy to control the movements of Shai. Back to you.
Good job there, Allie. Thanks. And so here is Chicago, following the bucket by Oklahoma City. Back to MP. Chicago needs to get off the shot here. And that one's good. McNeely.
And when we talk about the importance of versatility, he's really got it all on the offensive end.
SGA against MP. Here's SGA. And it's Chicago with a board.
He expects to make every one of those, and we expect him to make them too.
Pass to Sohan. Back to MP. Here's Kemp. Good. And the assist goes to MP. MP's got 3 assists now in this one. Here's Larson. To the paint. Here's Williams. And he drops it in from the low post. And so MP will bring it up for the Bulls. Leading by 5. They come into this one having outplayed the Mavericks last time out.
You have to respect their ability to stay consistent away from home, keeping their cool and making quality shots.
They took the air out of the crowd again and again with big shots. They never let the fans become a factor.
And their offense looking like a well-oiled machine.
So Mark Degno will call a timeout. The coach taking this moment to speak to his guys, maybe alter some of the game plan. So it's both teams making substitutions here. Let's take a look at the numbers for MP.
And he's gone cold over the last 10 games, guys. His scoring numbers are down, and he can't seem to get out of this rough patch. He's got to get himself going tonight, or they'll start losing patience with him.
Just under 3.5 minutes elapsed here in the first quarter. Holmgren right side. Kemp with a rebound.
And you don't see that every day. Usually he'll convert when he gets that close to the rim.
He gets it in there. Kemp's got 8 points.
Building a big advantage early with a terrific all-around performance.
They got off to such a hot start, and that can keep you energized throughout the whole game.
Pass to Gilmore. A minute 6 left in the first quarter. Now here's Williams from deep. Holmgren. And another miss by Oklahoma City. And here's Ivy from the arc. Cash. It's MP picking up the assist.
They're getting torched on the perimeter. 4 of the last 5 buckets have been threes.
Here's SGA. And again, Oklahoma City, no good. Bulls leading by 13. Ivy passes to Hernandez. Back to Cousins. MP outside. Pass to Giddey. And here's MP. Ivy outside. Fires for 3. And again, it's Chicago with a 3.
An excellent perimeter offense so far. Their shooters are clearly in a great rhythm.
Here's SGA. And he banks in the layup.
And the D can't allow Gilgeous-Alexander to get this position, because once he does, he makes you pay.
Giddey passes to MP. And Ivy gets it to go on the assist by MP. MP's got 8 assists in the game. And so it's Jaden Ivey making things happen for the Bulls. He's found his range, hitting 3 triples in the quarter. We'll be right back after this word.
You want the ball? Use the ball. Very good. You want the ball? Use the ball. Very good. You can't do what I do. I can do what I want. There you go. I'm a defender.
He's making a switch here. MP's checked in. And Oklahoma City with a change here too. Larson's checked in. Just over a minute has passed here in the second quarter. They've got McNeely. MP is out there with Josh Giddey. Then there's Jaden Ivey. And it's Cousins in at the center position, locking down the middle. That's the 5 out there for the Bulls.
It was a rough start for them scoring the ball, but they look like now they're really finding their rhythm and flow.
Chicago passing it around. Pass to McNeely. Back to MP. Here's Giddey. MP, the pass to Giddey. MP outside. Clock at 6. Back to Giddey. Now here's MP. Out to the right wing. Fires from deep. Another 3 for Chicago.
A dozen consecutive points off of threes. This defense looks rattled.
A moment to hear from Allie LaForce.
Well, MP in the last matchup against the Mavericks had an off game. He added a few points and had no trouble getting the ball to shooters. He didn't shoot the ball particularly well, something he's trying to forget as he focuses on the task at hand. Guys?
All right, Allie, thank you. Even the best players have bad games. That was clearly the case the other day.
And now the question is, can he rebound from that performance? You have to have a short memory after a bad outing.
And I don't expect him to dwell on the past. If anything, he'll use that performance as motivation for tonight's game.
And there it is for him. And the Bulls lead by 17.
You got to be ready to fight in the paint, and MP was up for it this time.
Pass to Strother. outside. Williams. Here's Gilmore. Checked by Cousins. Williams from long range. Chicago with a rebound.
Nice rebound. Trying to match the other team's intensity right now.
Everyone has their opinion on the game, and some fans believe too many threes are being taken.
Well, teams are going to do what wins games. As far as the aesthetics of the game, does the league office want to make an adjustment? We'll just have to wait and see.
There's the drive. Banked it in off the glass. MP's got 6 in the quarter.
And guys, the way this defense is getting manhandled down low, you have to wonder if they're at 100% right now.
To end the run. Oh, a two-handed power slam.
He flashes to the rim and is met with no resistance.
And timeout called by Charles Lee. And we might see some changes. Coach potentially looking to adjust. Holmgren, he's checked in for Oklahoma City. SGA comes in for Strother. Bulls leading by 19. MP finds Porzingis. MP drives in. And the layup is good. Hernandez got 8.
Leaving absolutely nothing on the table right now. Their focus and execution has been outstanding.
It's caused them to pull away a bit. Let's see if they can keep the train on the tracks.
Here's Gilgeous-Alexander. Oh, and makes it with the kiss. SGA's gotten his second bucket of the game.
Need to do more than that to keep him from getting the ball in the post.
Agreed. He's just too good inside. So you're better off stopping him from getting the ball in the first place.
I tell you, a little extra pressure on D when you're up against a point guard who can elevate.
It doesn't make it easy, does it?
Yeah, hard to strategize for a guy who can make a pass or a play like this right in your face.
And SGA throws it down.
Gilgeous-Alexander lifting off and hammering it down with all he's got.
Now 8 seconds separating the two clocks. And MP throws it down.
Just such a terrific dunker.
Man, born to fly, that's for sure. 26 seconds left to play in the first half. MP against SGA. From 12 feet. No good off the back of the rim.
They really have a commanding lead, not just in points, but in rebounds as well.
Hernandez is good. Mick.
And trust me, when the D's slow to react, he'll be the first guy to make them pay.
Yeah, they're going to do a much better job of putting a little bit of pressure on him on his way to the hoop.
And so it's Chicago, ending the period up by a staggering 23 points. It hasn't taken them too many shots to get their points. They're winning with efficiency. And don't go far. We'll be right back.
Please direct your attention to center court and get ready for the fan half-court shots. Drums. They're measuring up the shot. Give it up for the participants.
Thanks for tuning in. We love the mountain climbing, don't we? Well, there's a huge mountain to climb for the Oklahoma City Thunder.
Yeah, they're going up against some good shooters. Can't give guys room to operate. You have to crowd them, make them put the ball on the floor.
Sound recommendations from Dr. O'Neill.
Dr. O'Neill, yeah, shot.
Let's turn our attention to the three-point shootout and highlight some of the top candidates.
I can see a number of different guys in the three-point
You want the
contest.
ball?
Every
You need
team
the ball.
in this league has a number of great.
All good shooters. Yeah, it's not like when we were playing. Yeah, 1 or 2 guys. Now everyone's shooting the 3.
And that's it for halftime. Thank you for joining us. We send you back to Brian Anderson for the start of the third quarter.
You want the ball? I'll give you the ball. There you go. You can't stop right there. You want the ball? Give me the ball. There you go.
And with the second half upon us, we'll find out if this game becomes the rout that it's threatening to be. Hey, you look at MP in this game, he's been everywhere.
Yeah, he's kind of been the floor general for them tonight. A lot of assists for him.
And it's a role we don't always see him in, but he's done a great job tonight getting the rest of his team involved.
Taking a look at the Thunder. Jalen Williams out there for him. Jalen with an E at the 3, and Jalen with an I at the 5. Then it's Shai Gilgeous-Alexander. Then there's Holmgren, and it's Larson in at the shooting guard position. Back to MP. Chicago passing it around. Pass to McNeely, and here's MP. To the right side. Three-pointer. And the three-pointer goes. Kim's got 11.
This is just fun.
Yeah.
These teams are trading threes back and forth.
This is today's NBA. Hey, we see this kind of exchange more often than not.
And right now, they're +8 in the rebounding category. That's helping them run away with this.
Count the basket.
They're not messing around. 5 of their last 6 buckets have come from the interior.
Screen by Holmgren. Pass to Gilgeous-Alexander. Fires the 3. He can't get it to go.
This is the definition of forcing it. He's trying to get himself going, but taking tough shots just won't do it.
All right, let's get a report from Allie.
Thanks a lot. Shai Gilgeous-Alexander does it all. He said, once I made an emphasis to try to affect the game on both ends of the floor, I have found myself having success. So for me, it's just a want to. Coach Mark Dagnall said, he wants to win, and if you want to win, you have to do the invisible things. Guys, back to you.
A two-way talent. All right, Allie, thank you. Here's Hernandez. And the ball goes out of bounds. Last touch by MP. And this is what the schedule looks like for the Chicago Bulls. On Tuesday, they'll go up against Franz Wagner and the Orlando Magic. And then on Wednesday, they'll be playing the Lakers in Los Angeles.
And that game against the Kings, they know just how important it is to see how they stack up against the top team in the West. I expect them to treat that one like a playoff game.
Here's Larson. And it's all from three-point range.
Ooh, that's a tough break. After poor communication defensively, it leaves him all by himself. That was a fearless drive by MP. When you take off like that, you have to commit to it. And he did.
Gilgeous-Alexander against MP. The shot that time not on target.
And they're up considerably because of their efforts on the glass.
Kemp, the pass to MP. Oh, and there's the whistle on the shot. So 2 free throws for him coming up.
Working that rock inside, MP using the contact to get to the line.
At the line for the Bulls.
And both free throws good for MP. A touch over 2.5 minutes of basketball played here in the third quarter. SGA with it. Porzingis picks him up defensively. And Williams punches it home.
Not the tallest center in the league. He more than makes up for it with those crazy hops.
Pass to Kemp. Back to MP. Sohan outside. Here's Kemp. Back to MP.
2 minutes remaining in the quarter.
Uses the glass on the layup. MP's got 8 here in this quarter.
I just love the ball movement.
And here's SGA. He'll bring it up for the Oklahoma City Thunder. Looking ahead, they've got the Warriors coming to town for their next game. That'll be the first of 3 games played at home. Good on the bucket. SGA's got 12 points.
Doing what he can to help shrink the deficit, but it has to be a team effort.
Here's Hernandez, and he converts the layup.
This man is on fire. His team is winning, and it doesn't get better than that.
Oklahoma City has gone 1 of 4 here in the third from range. Gilgeous-Alexander, good.
His accuracy is on another level this quarter. Really high quality shooting.
And it's the Bulls with the ball. Pass to Hernandez. Now here's Porzingis. Williams defending. Here's Hernandez. From down in the low post, it goes. MP's got 26.
The offensive success is due in part to his quality shooting. He hasn't wasted too many looks.
And Gilgeous-Alexander, here we go. Williams from long range. Buries it from 3. Give him 8 points now.
You give a shooter of his caliber that much time to seam it up? Oh, yeah, you're done.
It's stolen by SGA. Beyond the arc. Kemp with a rebound. Kemp's got rebound number 5 here tonight. Hernandez is good. MP's got 14 points now in the second half.
Their interior D continues to look shaky. Not a good matchup for them right now.
Shot clock and game clock separated by less than 6 seconds. Holmgren outside. Three-pointer on target from range. Holmgren's gotten himself on the board with a 3 there.
Their defense has to do a better job of smothering those shooters.
And it's Hernandez missing.
Yeah, we're not used to seeing him get bottled up like that. Wow.
And it's Gilgeous-Alexander on the drive. Count it. Good. SGA's got 16 points now.
And his fantastic performance from the last game has carried over to tonight.
He's just riding the wave of momentum right now, getting to his spots and keeping things simple on the offensive side.
MP getting it done for Chicago. Piling up the numbers that quarter. Already, he's got a double-double. All right, we'll get back to the action after this break. And a worthy candidate tonight as we take a look at our State Farm assist of the game.
And I'll tell you what, this was a no-brainer tonight. Take a look at the precision on this feed. Couldn't place it any better.
You've got to admire the vision just as much as the accuracy. Not many players can even spot it.
City making a switch here. And it's Charles Lee calling timeout here. He's decided it's time to clarify the situation, leaving little room for error. Holmgren deciding where to go with it. Stolen by Giddey. Ivy's out there with James. Then it's Josh Giddey. Then it's MP. And it's Westfall in at the center position. So that's the 5 in the game for Chicago. Here's Larson, covered by MP. And it's flushed down. A nice jam.
Come on, B.A. He sure can rise.
Graham, that's as good as it gets. One of the best in the league. Sweet little floater. MP's got 30 points.
That's 10 straight points they've given up in the painted area.
Pass to Gilmore. Here's Larson from downtown. That one doesn't drop. He's 4 for 10 from the field now. Here's Hernandez. And it's in there. MP's got 18 points now here in the second half.
Their defense just falls apart once the ball goes inside.
Pass to Larson. Takes a 3. And it's Giddey with a rebound. Chicago has gone 0 for 2 from outside here in the fourth quarter. Hernandez. And he drops in the layup off the glass. Hernandez got 6 in the quarter.
And MP is having himself a game, staying aggressive.
And he dunks it. What a pass to set him up.
He finds a shooter in motion and is confident he can threat him with the lead pass. Well done.
Ivy passes to MP.
2 minutes remaining in the game.
Chicago passing it around. Ivy finds MP. From deep, Giddey knocks down the long J.
Like sometimes the threes can really boost your confidence, and I'm sure it'll do just that for Giddey.
Here's Larson, and out of bounds. The Bulls will take it.
Okay, time to take a breath, fellas. Plays like that should not happen.
Chicago has gone 1 for 3 in the fourth quarter from range. Pass to Westfall. Outside Giddey. Back to MP. And the officials whistle a foul on the shot. The bucket is good, and he'll go to the line.
And let's face it, this one was never really in question. They came out with purpose and just overwhelmed the opposition. A great win for the Bulls.
And it was a big-time performance across the board. They looked like they were having fun out there, Grant.
Yeah, B.A., it was almost like watching a cat play with a mouse. I mean, they did pretty much anything they wanted to do out there today.
And they're getting ready to notch their 33rd win of the year.
And that's a sweep of the season series. It's clear who the matchup favored. They wish they could have seen more of these guys.
And when you look at the game, the one thing that helped fuel this team to victory was the efficiency for MP.
He was just dropping dimes left and right out there. Any opening that the D provided, he exploited it and found his teammates.
He continues to let it fly, but the makes have been few and far between.
Back to MP, pass to James. Here's MP. The shot's good on the assist by James. Hernandez got 39.
Their home crowd has energized them all game. Now they're closing it out.
It's always nice to perform like this, especially in front of the faithful home crowd.
Here's Gilgeous-Alexander. That one drops for him.
That'll drive your coach crazy, failing to box out. Ugh.
Yeah, you think you gotta stop, and it's wasted because of sloppy work on the glass. You literally practice that every day.
Here's Hernandez. And got it! Another basket!
Another outstanding night for him. But, you know, what's new?
Tying the mark for second most 40-point games ever. He's on a mission.
Which is how you describe Michael Jordan, who he just pulled even with. No one in this league has a more singular focus to dominate from start to finish.
So it's the Bulls winning this one easily. They didn't have too many problems tonight.
They didn't. Just a tremendous team effort. Once they had that big lead, they were not going to let the visitors back into the game.
Thank you for joining us. That'll do it for now. For Richard Jefferson, Grant Hill, and Allie LaForce, this is Brian Anderson. Thank you for being with us. We'll see you later.
New notification. New friends on your line. Press the PS button for details.
There he is, the man, the myth, the legend.
Mama, there goes that man.
He is on fire, bro. Most points in a playoff game ever. It's crazy.
Hey, I just texted MP. 80-point game is crazy. I'm about to start calling you Lil Kobe. Hey, congrats, my man. Shout out MP.
I'm gonna get off chat. I gotta go to the store and get something to eat. I'll be back. Gotta eat my breakfast. Talk to y'all later. Peace out. Gotta beat the ball. Yeah.